Hey, this is Sasha. Thanks for joining me in today's video. And today what I want to do is share with you some insight as far as how much money can you make when trading butterfly spreads. So stay tuned. We're going to share with you some insight about these butterfly option spreads in this video. All right, now we're doing this video really because we've just recently and this month launching our options butterfly course. So if you go ahead and go to our website, Rise, the number 2 Learn, that's our course website. That's where I have all the courses set up. So anybody who purchases a course goes through this website for the options stuff. So that way it's all in one spot, and all the free stuff is on our tradersfly.com website. So if you go to tradersfly.com and you scroll down, you should see the butterflies course there. And then when you click through, you can go ahead and it'll take you to the Rise, number 2 Learn website. And that's where you can check out this butterflies course. Now, because of this course, we're doing this launch and promotion for this month. So if you missed the promotion, which ends September 30th, then you may not be able to get a discount afterwards for this course. But here we go. We got a couple different parts. Basically, the first part's kind of the foundation part. Then we're getting into the Greeks. Then we get into more about the VIX, planning out trades, that kind of thing. And then part 4, we're getting into some strategy ideas, and part 5, some more strategy ideas. So all of that will slowly get released with time. So anyways, as we go ahead and check this out, take a look at this butterfly course. And that's what I want to do, is share a video with you about how much can you really make with butterflies, or how much risk is there that you put on. So here, I'll share with you some insight here on some of the trades I've been doing here with a simulator for some of the things I do with the coaching students and that kind of thing. And I'll just show you. And keep in mind that a lot of people look at these things and they say, hey, well, can I make $100,000? Can I make $50,000? Can I make $10,000? Can I make $100? It depends, right? It depends on a few factors. It's kind of like, hey, what's better? Is a pizza better, or a hamburger better, or a salad better? It depends. What do you like? What are you trying to do? Are you trying to build weight, gain weight? Are you trying to be fit? Are you trying to enjoy your food? It's a little different. What's better, a truck, a motorcycle, or a van? It depends. Are you hauling lumber? Probably a truck is better. Are you hauling or carrying or doing a road trip with 5 people? Maybe a van is better. Are you trying to have a pleasurable ride on 2 wheels? Probably a motorcycle is better. Or saving gas, maybe a motorcycle is better. So anyways, it all depends. So when we look at these kinds of things, it really just varies on a few different factors. What's your risk tolerance level? Okay, how much money or capital are you trading with? I'm not saying your total portfolio size in terms of, do you have real estate investments in this and that? No, what's your usage of capital actually in the account? What's your experience like? What's your risk levels like? Even though you may have a lot of experience, you may have a lot of experience, knowledge, and capital, but maybe you don't have a big risk tolerance. So you could be a 30-year-old, and most people think, hey, I'm 30, so I've got plenty of time ahead of me, so I should be more aggressive. But that may not be the case. You may be a 30-year-old, physical 30-year-old, but with a risk tolerance of a 60 or 70-year-old, meaning you're a little bit more cautious. And that's okay. And that's my point, is that everybody's different. So here, I'll just share with you some thoughts, is that when you're trading really within the option spread, any kind of option spreads, the shorter the duration, the more aggressive you are in a way on these trades. The longer the duration, the more vega risk that you have, but the less price aggressive you are. So you'll also have less theta that'll be coming in on a day-to-day basis. So as I show you a couple of these spreads, some of these are weekly spreads, some of these are a little longer duration. But just to give you a rough idea, again, like I said, an idea, hey, here's a van, here's a truck, here's a motorcycle, just to give you an idea of what's possible, I guess. So let me go ahead and pop one here. I think I have one on, what is it, Netflix. Here's a Netflix butterfly for you. Let's start with that. So this is a directional butterfly. This one expires, because the day of duration is important. This one expires in 17 days. I've had this on probably for about 4 or 5 days or so. And this one was directional. So when you look at Netflix here, the capital used was 7,800. So if I look at 7,800, that's the capital used, and I'm making right now, this is up 2,825. So it's quite a bit. This is, I'd say, a very good run that worked out very well. with Netflix because it keeps continuing to run the last few days. So if you look at this, I actually caught it, you know, here and here. So it's actually, you know, one of the really good ones. So here we've got, let's just say about 2,100 and what, 2,125. So I got 2,125, and we'll divide that by 7,800 in capital. And here, this calculator. Okay, 27% return on your investment. So that's a pretty significant return on your investment when you're looking to when you're looking for a return. And this is, you know, in just a couple in about a week or so. So that's phenomenal. It doesn't always work out that way though. So let me show you another one, maybe a little more realistic. Here's a Visa one right here. And when you take a look at this Visa, it's kind of like a butterfly. I got a couple butterflies on here. So I got one butterfly here. I'll show you the other one in a second, but this butterfly is making me $130 on 2,570. Okay, so it's a little longer duration. So let's clear this. Let's do the other calculator. This one's not working as well. So here we've got, let's say $30 profit and loss on 2,570. So $30 on 2,570, and this is a longer duration trade. So keep that in mind. It's about 1.1% right now. And the Visa is 24 days out. So I put this on about 26, 27 days out to get things started. I have this other butterfly on there that I used as an adjustment, and this one's just breaking even. So I'm basically at zero. It's kind of $22 on $800 worth of capital. So together they're kind of, you know, breaking even. One sometimes is losing, the other's making. So I've kind of overlapped them. But just to show you that, hey, this is a slow process. If you're doing a little bit longer duration, you have to wait a little bit. Let's go to, let's see, what is this? This is a PayPal one. I'll show you a losing one. So that way you can see also one that's a loser. And when you lose, you can see it's not too bad, right? Because that's the thing is, hey, when the winners look good, they look good. But when you got a loser, you got to make sure you're able to handle it. So here on 1690 in capital, we're losing about 42 right now. So with PayPal, you can see it's kind of moving up on me. This was a non-directional trade compared to the Netflix one, which was directional. But you can see this is moving up on me, so that's not working out as well. But even then, with that big move up, because look at the bar of this rather than what has been going on lately. This bar, in fact, is barely hurting me. It's 50 bucks, you know, on 1690 of capital. So you can see it's not too crazy. Here's a Roku example. Let's check out Roku. This is a little bit of a, let me see here. What do I got? There's the butterfly on Roku. Okay, so I got $1,300 of capital on this one. This one's kind of been, you know, I had this a little bit more bullish and it's been moving and a little bit directional. So I've got only about 12 days to go. So the theta is very quick. It's a shorter term duration trade. But here you're making about $525 on $1,300. So when you look at that, sorry, 525 on 1,300. Did I get that right? There we go. 40% return on your investment. So again, fantastic returns on some of these butterflies. They're very cost effective. Do I have one on Spotify too? I sure do. Okay, so it's because I was filming the butterfly course and doing some trades and coaching some people on butterflies since we have the course coming out. So I have a lot of butterfly examples for you guys. Here's a Spotify example. So this is also a little bit, let's see what we've got. Shorter duration remaining. I've got $424 of profit out of $3,600 of capital. So that gives me 11% return on that trade. You know, with the commissions, fees, maybe 10, maybe 9. But you know, that just gives you a rough idea of, hey, what's possible with these butterflies. Let me show you Nvidia. This is probably the biggest one I've had with the winner. This one just exploded very well recently. And you can see it just keeps going because it's a directional butterfly. I've broken the wing. I've popped one end. And what's great about butterflies is I move this hypothetical date kind of forward. You can see that the white line, which is today, it's making money, right? The white line, here's our stock price, okay? And this is our zero line, so anything above this is profit, anything below this is a loss. The green line is at expiration, the white line is today. So we care about the white line. So that white line is above the green line because the value of these options that are expiring are way higher. And this is the one thing with butterflies, is they have this bleed or this external growth that can happen, which you don't see too much in other trades like iron condors. So let's go back to today, and you can see right now this trade is up about $3,000 on $9,600 margin. So and it's wiggling, right? So now it's 1950. So it's paper platform, so it's not always perfect. So let's just say $1,700 on maybe $9,600 of capital, so about 17%. So it's a pretty good trade there, and I would slowly start peeling this off because this is 20 contracts, so you might take 5 off or 10 off, half off, and then continue that process. One great thing about these is if you do these directional, with time, you get this curvature like this, and if the stock pulls back, in fact, you can make even more money. So it's a little bit of a balancing act there. So anyways, that's kind of the profit potential there that I just wanted to share with you. It's a paper trading platform. Again, if you're starting out brand new trading butterflies, trade with a paper platform. You know, get used to it, get into the hang of it, because that's how you get to know it. But I want to show you these trades because it gives you a rough idea of, hey, well, what can I make? What's possible with butterflies? And the thing is it just depends. If you want to go longer duration, which means you have less price risk, a little bit more volatility risk, but less price risk, then you'll make a little bit less because your theta will be less. If you go closer, meaning like, let's say 2 weeks, like some of these trades I showed you here, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, even 10 days, then you'll make more, but you have a higher price risk. So that's kind of the important thing to understand, is that you can have the higher price risk. Just like here with PayPal, that you can see now is down $202 because it is only it's about only 12 days away. You can see that this price is moving against me, and that'll start to pick up very quickly. So I'd want to get out of this trade if I didn't plan to stay on it, because you can see I got 10 days to go in that trade. It ends on the 12th. So you want to be very careful with shorter term durations, but you can see that the things that do work out, they do work out well, and the things that don't, you need to just minimize the risk. So that's the point of the Butterflies course, is we get into all these nitty-gritty things. So if you're interested in getting this Butterfly course, it's about 24 hours long. It's got about 65 modules, and I'm going to add a couple more here in October to it, just because a couple things that I think should be added, and I need a little extra time to film it. But within this next month, a lot of these things will be cleared up, and 99% of it's done. Really, it's already a done course. I'm just trying to make sure everything is crystal clear. Everything is there for a person that needs a good solid foundation, want to see the examples of butterflies, how to trade these butterflies. It's there for the medium average kind of person, either getting started or even been trading for a while. So if you're struggling with a little bit with butterflies, if you've been doing them even for a little bit, but you're not as consistent, or you want to see different variations, that's what this course is about. If you're already a high-level butterfly trader, you probably don't need this course. And in that case, you're probably better off with one-on-one coaching or mentoring. But I find for many people, a course like this that's very detailed is a good either starting point or a good point to round you off regarding the butterfly trades. And then we tweak those things in the coaching or mentoring kind of thing, where coaching is kind of just a one session here and there. Mentoring is where we work together like 6-8 months together on these kinds of things. So anyways, if you're interested in this course, definitely check it out. It'll be on tradersfly.com. Just scroll down. You can get the butterfly course, click learn more, and then you're good. You're good to go. You can put on the coupon code if you get it before September 30th. If you want to submit a video testimonial, we'll give you another little break as long as it's a good quality one. And, you can also get it at the Rise #2 LEARN. So anything from Tradersfly to purchase, we'll forward you to the Rise to Learn website. Everything on Tradersfly is free, so you can see all the free items, the free education that we have, and then we just funnel you or filter you into the other websites for the checkouts. That way we can keep the free stuff on one site and then all the checkouts and order processing on the other. That way it's not too crazy. So anyways, thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I definitely hope you get a chance to check out the course and our website. If you're brand new to the channel, subscribe to the YouTube channel so that way you get updated as we release other great stuff. Maybe the butterfly course is too much for you, and in that case you might want to check out maybe some of the foundational videos absolutely free, or some of the freebies that we have right here at this link. Thanks again, and I will see you next time.